This is the only podcast that dives deep into post-purchase marketing to help Amazon sellers increase sales, ranking, reviews, and profits. It's everything that happens after the initial sale that makes a difference. We call this the back end.
I think we're going to have to change that intro because we tend to talk about a lot more than just what's going on the back end of marketing. In this specific episode, we're going to be talking to Hristo from Adfixer. So without further ado, bring him in. Hey, how's it going, man?
It's good, man. It's good. A little bit sunny today. Good weather.
Nice.
Everything is fine.
Nice. Awesome. So for anybody that doesn't know what you guys do at Adfixer, could you break that down?
Yes, of course. So we started an idea to automate our because we started as an agency to helping sellers sell and profits, but there were too many clients and we couldn't handle everything on the right time. We decided, okay, we are advertising partners with Amazon. Let's make a tool that will help us like sellers and also agencies. And we created a tool which is the same thing, like we work the same way as the tool does, but it's better because it has AI in it and also doesn't make mistakes. Basically what we do, it's automate your PPC on Amazon. Like you don't have to do anything, you just contact us, we tell you the offer, and we start. You don't have to do anything.
So you guys actually created the tool because it was a solution to the fact that you guys had too many people that were wanting to work with you and you had to find a way to like replicate yourselves?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
We did it for ourselves, but now like, okay, let's help other agencies. Like first we started helping other agencies with our tool, and now we also clients.
So since you're helping other agencies and other people, you must see like a lot of different things that sellers and agencies are doing with their ads. What are some of the common problems that you're seeing other people do like now in 2024?
Most of them, like for example, clients want to run ads and they, okay, I want to have like, for example, one wants ROIs, return of investment, or low ACOs, but most of them are just starting the product. It doesn't have rank, it doesn't have anything. Also, their listings are very important for the PPC because when you rank, you want, for example, if you have, let's say, a product, a bottle of water. In this is your main keyword. You have to have it on the title, on the backend keywords, on the bullet points, and everything has to scream it's a bottle of water. And most of them have this mistake, like you should know that PPC and also listing optimization runs together if you want to do something. That's the most common mistakes we find in our clients most of the time. Other are like just, they don't look at the campaigns that often, they don't optimize them, they don't play with the bids. But this is the main problems. The other is just mistakes, or how I call it, laziness.
Gotcha. So a lot of people are having issues with what it sounded like was maybe they're hearing like your ACOS should be this, and they're targeting that straight away instead of building it. Like when you're starting a product, like even you guys explained, there's a few different phases of what it goes through. Like there was growth, and I think there's a few other phases that you guys target in your agency.
Yes, the first thing is like when we launching a product, we suggest higher budget the first month because this is the honeymoon, which Amazon depends. Are you gonna sell good or not? You have to also, if you are selling FBA, for sure you have to do the Vine program. I don't know if you have discussed it here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very powerful and you should use it because if you have a good product, you're gonna score it good. And this will boost you so much in the beginning that you have to also have a high budget for the first 3-4 months. We suggest that because most in marketing, when you you do a budget like for a year, we suggest to put the most amount budgets on the first months, like the first 2. After that, it's just hype and maintaining casually.
Gotcha. So in the first first few months, really, we shouldn't be expecting to hit like our, best ACOS targets because realistically, we're launching a new product. We need people to discover us. We need people to start, getting used to seeing our product, and they're around it. They see it enough to actually, go ahead and start buying, and then it's going to take a while to build up that process, and that's something that you guys are seeing that people should pay a little bit more attention to.
Also, there's another strategy. For example, if you want to sell, you just created new products, for example, 5 products of them. You should first test them to see if people are going to like it, and then make it more perfect. For example, the first month you're gonna spend a little budget on this just to test if it's a good product. Then you're gonna order more products. For example, let's say we are selling a pencil, but this pencil, it draws in multiple colors. It's a good product for Amazon, for example. You post it in Amazon, you have 5 different rainbow colors. You test which is going. The other one, like for 1 or 2 winners, if you have of those 5, you're good. You just buy 2 different rainbow colors, and it's good. Because you don't need the others, because you're gonna just spend budget, and you're not gonna optimize. Like for example, for aggressive campaign like this, in the first 3 or 4 months, you need to find your winning product. After that, they don't like it, or go to the next product.
So taking a few different variations, if I'm understanding that correctly, what you're saying is you take a few different variations of a specific product, and then you use a low budget just to make sure it works. And then the ones that stand out of those ones that we're testing, that's the ones we drill down on and put a high budget on to scale up.
Yes.
Interesting. So in terms of like the algorithm that you guys have at Adfixer, what are some of the important data points that it takes into account when it's actually optimizing bids in campaigns in general?
Okay, I'm gonna explain it to you. For example, we have a basic and advanced campaigns on us. Basic, you can do some things manually, but we don't suggest it because most of our clients go, I'm gonna put more keywords. I know the keywords, and they don't work. And after that, what happened? The next one, which we prefer, it's built one campaign through us actually creates 4 on Amazon. The first one is called Discovery, which is an auto campaign from Amazon. The next one is Research. It depends on your targeting. It can be broad, it can be phrase, it can be exact. Just to research the keywords and to see what is working for you and what are you selling. And the next 2 are dummies, which are performance and ranking. For example, if we say in Discovery, in our conditions, like you make 2 or 3 sales on a keyword or a product, it depends, we move it to Research. After the Research, we move it to Performance. In Performance, it's always exact, and the bid from Research is highly, not highly, a little bit increased in performance. So because we already know that you're selling on this bid, and this is the last step to prove itself. Like for example, you're selling bottle of water, and it comes in performance. It has to maintain sales to see in which bid is selling right and everything. And after that, it's moved into ranking. And when you're moved to ranking, you're good on this keyword. You're selling, and you're selling good on good ACOS, on good roads. Everything is okay with that keyword. Also, we create a 5th campaign. If you want to, it's optional, which is high impact. For example, if you're selling bedlinen is going to be your main keyword, but we call this keywords coin flip, because one day you're going to sell one day you're not gonna sell on it, and it costs you a lot. Like you will have like 50 or 60% ACOS on it, and it's gonna be hard because there's a lot of competition there. And we suggest, because this, you cannot stop it because the ranking is going high because of that keyword of yours. You cannot stop it. We move it to another campaign, which is the fifth campaign, high impact we call it, and it stays there with optional budget. You can sell those data on it, but it just stays just for the ranking.
Gotcha. And is that last campaign, is it doing day parting, like essentially looking?
Yes, of course. In our tool now, I think we just made it. It shows you on which time you're selling, and you can also put day parting, like, for example, in the morning you can start with $50. You can tell the tool, like, in 50 minutes, put another 50 budget. In 2 hours, put another 50. And it's gonna increase every time. And also the day parting, you're gonna, like, if you leave them for a month, you're gonna see which time you're selling, and you can exactly put, I want in this time, put 50 more, or we can do it for you. You choose.
That's really interesting. So this
It's very powerful.
So this 5-level campaign structure, you guys are essentially the discovery is looking for new keywords. The research is testing the keywords, and then the third step.
Research is also testing and finding new, because if it's broad, you can put also between, like, for example, if you water, you can put bottle of water, or after that something. Also kind of research, like discovering, and the next one are exact, just harvesting from the discovery research.
Interesting. So you're essentially you have campaigns. I really like that you have campaigns set up just for research and finding new keywords that we can rank for. And then once we find the ones that are actually working, that's when we can, that's when we can drill down on those ones and focus on, these are the ones making us money. Now let's go find more of them so we can continue to add those to the list.
Yes.
No, that's awesome. So have you found that through the process of working with you guys, how much time does it usually take on average for this to optimize somebody's account? So let's say they go from running it to just passing it over to you guys on the on either plan that you guys have.
They don't have to. When we onboard a client, he gives her, or his success to, he just tells us daily budget. I want target ACOS and rows. Please make that happen. After that, we're gonna discuss if it's possible, or it's gonna be a little bit higher or lower, what we think, and we start. You don't have to do anything. Like, we create for you sponsored products, ads in Amazon, also sponsored display, sponsored brand, everything. You just don't have to worry. Give us the daily budget, return on investment, and ads. ACOS.
Interesting. And do you know how long it usually takes to get those optimized from how they were running it before to how you guys?
Yeah, it usually takes between 1 to 2 weeks.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. I was thinking you were going to say something around a month or so. But yeah, a week, 2 weeks. That's awesome.
2 weeks.
And what do you see in 2024? Is there anything that you see changing in the landscape of how people are looking at ads that you guys see being super important to pay attention to in the future?
For me, ads, if you're selling on Amazon, ads is a must. You cannot. 90% is a must, because some of our products, for example, one of our clients, he sells only from influence marketing on Amazon, only from that. But he's exceptional. It's only free products. For example, it's clothing. But for example, other products like bedline or water or filaments, for 3D printing or something like that, you have to use PPC. And also Amazon likes when you spend money on them, even with the PPC and the FBA. And the main problem is with people is because it's constantly bidding more and more, and each category is becoming more expensive for every seller. And it's hard to, for example, if the category is filled with so much products, like it's hard for you to rank up because, for example, if you're selling something for $10 and your CPC is $4, you cannot rank there. Like 3 clicks and you're out of that. Except if it's a winning product and you create a hype between it. It's a lot of different strategies you have to choose, and be careful with your ads, especially on Amazon, because you can see, okay, I'm selling 20, 30 a day or an hour, but you're not making any money. You have to be careful because taxes and all sorts of like ads and everything can be very hard for someone to understand, and you have to explain the client, you have to give budget, and we have to be smart with it.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Just one other question that I had: if somebody's like, let's say they've got the brand designed and everything, they have their products designed and they're ready to go. What would be a good launch framework for them to go through for getting their products initially launched and rolling on Amazon straight away?
If they have everything ready, like an account is okay, we suggest you start immediately with the Vine program and also creating an ads to harvest the keywords, which are aggressive. That's the main thing we do with clients. And also before that, if the listings, A+ content, pictures, everything is okay with that, we just put in the backend keywords, which we find through the advertising. And this is what you do. It's
awesome,
simple, easy, but it can be hard sometimes.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, of course, you're making it sound a little bit easier than it actually is,
Yes.
but you do it every single day, so
yeah,
it's a little different. So if anybody wanted to get a hold of you guys at Adfixer, wanted to try out the software that you guys have created recently, how could they get a hold of you guys, and how could they try out your platform?
Usually, you can go to our website and book a meeting with us because we can discuss and see the products and see if we can help you in some other way. First, because we like the eye contact and to see if he's serious, because we help a lot of people. If he has like motivation to do it, we are gonna help him. And also we prefer to book a meeting. After the meeting, we create you an account, you log in with Amazon, and after that, we just run the whole process.
So if they go to adfixer.com, they can book a demo with you guys, and then after the demo, if it makes sense, you guys help them set up an account and they can get rolling.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, that's really all the questions I had today. I really appreciate you coming on and breaking down not only what you guys do, but what we're seeing in the current landscape of Amazon ads right now. And thanks again, and you have a good rest of your day. Oh, everyone have a good day. I'll see you later.
Have a good day.